The theists claim that their God is omniscient. How could one test this claim of an all-knowing deity? Since we can't directly test this God of theirs, we must use other means. The Judeo-Christian theists teach that their God gave them a book as their God's word on everything. This book, called the Bible, was either written and or inspired by their deity according to their particular belief systems. What better way to test if we humans are smarter than God? Let us see what this Bible has to say about the world around us and some of the basic facts that any human being knows. Let's start at the beginning, in the Old Testament. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 1, it states that a snake talked to the first human beings. The snake is a species of lizard, and that it lacks the mental capacity and the physical attributes needed for human speech. There is also a talking donkey in Numbers chapter 22, verses 28 through 30, which also have the same problems as the aforementioned snake. So these two biblical episodes are not in accordance with a simple observation of the natural world. In the realm of biblically inspired astronomy, geography, physics, and mathematics is where things get a little more difficult and weird. According to Isaiah chapter 40, verse 22, the earth is as flat as a dinner plate. When the Old Testament was written, even the Greeks knew and could prove that the earth was round, and our present observations confirm this. In Isaiah chapter 13, verse 10, it is said our moon produces its own light. We now know that the light that comes from the moon is actually reflected sunlight. The sun, in Isaiah chapter 20, verse 11, moved backwards, which is not physically possible because the earth would have to stop and would cause all of Earth's surface material to fly off into space according to Newton's laws of motion. In Joshua chapter 10, verse 12, the sun actually stopped in the sky with no apparent calamity either. This also shows that the sun was a moving object, which has observed to be false for about 500 years. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 23, and this is the weird part, the entire sky above our world is made of a metal called brass. Well, even an elementary school child knows that the sky is made up of various gases called air. I've looked up there and saw no metal either. And all the rockets and probes we sent up there over the years have not banged up against any metal sky. But it is in the realm of mathematics that there is an obvious failure. In 1 Kings chapter 7, verse 23, the calculated value for pi is exactly 3. Again, the surrounding ancient cultures did it better. The Greeks and the Egyptians actually calculated pi to at least 5 or 6 decimal points, and modern humans have calculated it into the millions. For a book written with the aid of an omniscient being, it has certainly got a lot of things wrong about the natural world. This being should have known about all this stuff and conveyed this basic knowledge to his followers in order to prove his omniscience. In the end, this being is not as smart as us. If this being got these basic things so wrong, why would we trust this moron to guide us in other areas of our lives?